Moeen, good game the other night, but today Pakistan just really outclassed you in the batting. Was it pitch that helped the batters, or these guys were good, or you were made some mistakes in the match?
The pitch played better than we thought it was going to play, first of all, but they played really well, and sometimes when they're playing like that, it's hard to stop them. We obviously dropped a big catch, and I thought we lost it when I bowled my one over, so that was a gamble. I just went with trying to get a wicket, almost buy a wicket, but didn't work, and that's when really Pakistan won the game. But from even at 10 overs, I was quite comfortable. They were going at 8 something and over, a couple of wickets, and it would have changed everything. So I think it's a good game of cricket. We both teams played well. I wouldn't say that I outclassed our batters, but because obviously only 2 of them. But I thought as a group we batted really, really well.
Moeen, is it a case of going back to the drawing board, or is this just a continuation of the work in progress that you have? And where do you build on from now going into the game tomorrow?
Yeah, no, I don't think it's drawing board. Obviously, there will be a couple of changes, I think, tomorrow with the guys coming back and stuff, and we're not sure exactly who yet. No, it's just coming up with ideas and different ways to get wickets. I think that's the crucial thing when you get a big score. If you take your wickets, most of the time you're going to win the games. And I thought we bowled well. Like I said, first 10 overs, I thought Dawson was fantastic today. I thought he bowled 4 really, really good overs. So yeah, there's a lot of, I don't like saying it, but there's a lot of positives from today. I thought just obviously back end we weren't great.
Mo, did you said about the pitch played better than you thought. Was the thinking actually that it would get harder to bat as the match went on? Yeah,
I mean it looked like it looked a lot drier and a lot more cracks. But even speaking to some of their guys, they said it's very hard to read a Karachi pitch. But I mean they were batted first. We batted well. I thought we had enough runs. But yeah, we just couldn't get a wicket obviously, and that cost us.
So there's no sort of issues about a lack of penetration with the ball?
No, I don't think so. I thought it was a good wicket. I mean, of course, when you got guys bowling at 90 miles per hour, that's what you want really in T20 cricket. And we don't have that, but we got guys who are quite skillful, and Woody does bowl quite quick. And yeah, I mean, I thought the guys, we got enough experience there to win that game. We take our catch, and it's a different game in my opinion.
Assalamu alaikum. I mean, just want to ask, what is the turning point, and how do you describe the batting of Rizwan and Babar? Do you expect they put on the historic victory for 10 wickets, and this is the highest partnership ever?
Yeah, they played really, really well, and I know they get a lot of criticism about their strike rates, but I've never seen an issue with their strike rates. Sometimes the media puts pressure on players even when they're doing well, and them two have been, I think, the best 2 in the world over the last 2-3 years, and people are putting so much pressure on them. They're so busy and they're hitting different areas. Rizwan today got off to a bit of a fly when Babar took his time a little bit, and then Babar at the end nobody could stop him. So no, they were brilliant. They're both really busy. They run well, and today was their day, and they played really well.
Moeen, describe us the nature of pitch. Obviously, defending here is a bit difficult because chasing sides normally win matches in Karachi. We have seen it in previous series as well. Because you and Adil Rashid bowled really well in last match, but today it looked really difficult for you guys. So tell us something about defending the total on this pitch.
Yeah, we all thought it's going to actually spin a bit more and stay low and maybe go even up a little bit, and it didn't really do that. There wasn't really any spin. I still think Rash bowled well. They played Adil really, really well today, in my opinion. So yeah, the pitch is really good, and like you say, it looks like it's quite hard to defend in Karachi. But also, from the first game when we saw the wicket, and it didn't look like a normal Karachi wicket. This looked more like a normal Karachi type of wicket. So yeah, I mean, we're going to obviously have a look at that going forward.
Moeen, win the other day, lost today. You have some dynamic players like Will Jacks and pacey bowler like Oli Stone. When we can see them playing, because they are very highly rated in England domestic and perform brilliantly.
I think when their chance comes, when their time comes, they'll get a go. I mean, you don't want to just give people games because there's a big reputation. They have to earn their spot, I guess. And Alex Hales has come in, Phil Salter's opening, Josh Butler still has to come in, and someone like Will Jacks will wait. And he's a brilliant player. Everybody in England knows that, and I'm sure you guys will see him at some stage on this tour. But yeah, there's guys who we're gonna have to change it up a little bit throughout these next 5 games, because obviously we want to give players some game time, and there's a lot of guys coming back from injuries as well.
Mo, how tricky is it to captain against those two when they're playing like that, sort of hitting big pockets, running you ragged, and also taking boundary options when they can?
Yeah, it's a real test. I mean, it's great for me, I think, going forward. And I felt like a lot of it was under control for most of it until probably the last 10. And I genuinely feel my over lost the game for us, and that was it was a gamble from my part. And yeah, they're brilliant players, like you say. They run really well and they hit those pockets, and they're quite awkward to bowl at. So we've got to learn that, and especially on a wicket like that where it's nice and it's kind of skids on. It's very difficult to get them out. But I thought we could have done a lot more. I mean, no one really bowled a bouncer and tried a few of the things. But yeah, we can learn from that.
You said defending a total in Karachi is quite difficult. Do you think choose to bat first was the right decision?
Yeah, I do actually. I thought we had a good score and we batted well. I know Babar was also going to bat first as well. So yeah, I genuinely feel like we got it right. And to be honest, I wasn't sure about the wicket. It looked worse than the other wicket from the other day. And so yeah, but obviously I've not played a lot in Karachi. I think I've only played one PSL game before this, and so yeah, I mean, I'm not too worried about those kind of things.
Thanks so much.